Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A head-on crash earlier today in Hazel Township sent one driver to the hospital with reported minor injuries. The accident happened shortly before 11 on Hazel Township Boulevard near the intersection of Route 309. The driver of a black Nissan SUV was driving in the wrong lane on the boulevard and struck the Pontiac sedan head-on. State police and crews from the Hazel Township Fire and Rescue were called to the scene. There's no word at this time if charges will be filed against that wrong-way driver in today's Hazel Township crash. In Luzerne County Court this morning, two men entered not guilty pleas to murder charges. 23-year-old Robert Rodriguez of Plymouth and 20-year-old Isaiah Jennings of Wilkes-Barre are charged in the death of 41-year-old Trevor Oliver last February at a home on Hudson Street in Wilkes-Barre. A woman injured at that time as well survived. Prosecutors say it all happened during an alleged drug robbery. No trial date has yet been set. A man wanted from Plymouth was taken into custody Monday following a routine traffic stop in Hanover Township. Police pulled over Sean Riley on South Main Street for a speeding violation. Records showed he was wanted by authorities in Kingston for theft. He also had a bench warrant from the Luzerne County Sheriff's Office for failure to appear in court. Riley admitted to officers that he also was driving under a DUI suspended license. He was then taken to the Luzerne County Prison. Police in Wilkes-Barre say a man punched a woman in the face following a dispute. The man from Wilkes-Barre was charged with simple assault after he allegedly punched a 20-year-old woman in the face on Sunday. Police charged 25-year-old Rommel Henderson with simple assault, disorderly conduct for fighting, and harassment. According to the victim, Henderson punched her in the face, causing a bloody nose and laceration on her face. Henderson was taken to the Luzerne County Correctional Facility, where he remains unable to post bail. PEL thinks Hazleton City should look into a land bank that was first proposed by then Hazleton Councilman Jeff Cassatt. A land bank program was among nearly a dozen economic development initiatives that the Pennsylvania Economy League officials recommended in a financial recovery plan that it prepared for the city. According to the state's land bank bill, a land bank can be established to return vacant, blighted, and/or tax delinquent properties to productive use and return them to the tax rolls. 3 years ago, when Mayor Cassatt was on council, he brought up the idea, but it was voted down by the then majority, citing it cost too much to set it up. The mayor and council would have to discuss it once the city approves the recovery plan. Coming up on WYLN News, watch what you tweet, even if you are #1. We'll explain. Plus, the flu season was a bad one, and it may not be over yet. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Overnight, partly cloudy, some stray showers, and a low of 64. Tomorrow, cloudy skies, the high 72. Some rain and thunderstorms for Thursday, the high 71. We'll be right back.
Appliances are right over there, and this is part of our furniture department.
Okay, but I'm looking for a mattress.
Well, you've come to the right place. Grand Central is Northeast Pennsylvania's #1 Sealy mattress dealer. We have Sealy mattress sets from only $199 and Stearns & Foster queen sets from only $45 per month. We also have interest-free financing up to 60 months. And remember, delivery and takeaway are absolutely free.
So we don't have to do anything?
Not if you buy your Sealy mattress at Grand Central.
It looks like I did find the right place to buy a Sealy mattress.
Grand Central in Hazleton. The right
Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
The hit TV show Roseanne was canceled today after the star of the show went on a Twitter rant. Roseanne Barr facing a public storm of criticism after she posted a tweet calling a former presidential advisor to President Barack Obama a product of an Islamic group and a character from Planet of the Apes. ABC brought back the show after it was canceled in the 1990s. ABC management say they knew what they were getting into when they brought Barr back. In a statement, ABC's entertainment president Channing Dungey said, "Roseanne's Twitter statement is abhorrent, repugnant, and inconsistent with our values, and we have decided to cancel her show." Barr did apologize, but ABC said they're still pulling the plug on the show. Teen drivers and their newly found independence doesn't always guarantee the smartest safety decisions on the road. WYLN's Julia Wiegand explains.
2,082 teen drivers were involved in fatal motor vehicle crashes in 2016 alone. Whether it's speeding, drug and alcohol related, driving unbuckled, or getting distracted, teen drivers show a higher risk of fatal crashes.
For many teen drivers, I noticed that a lot of times they're distracted behind the wheel. Many times they have friends in the car with them as well, or they're on their phone, or they're just not paying attention to what is in front of them. So it's very important to wear your seatbelt. It's also very important to just be aware of your surroundings, just common sense.
Distracted driving alone has its consequences, but add in just one other teen passenger and the likelihood to engage in potentially risky behaviors goes up 2.5 times more.
Well, the best advice I would give to them is just to be focused on the road. If they do have friends in the car, not to blast music, or just ask their friends nicely to quiet down or calm down. And as mentioned, just wear your seatbelt, put your phone away, make sure you're focusing on the road.
Seatbelt use is at its lowest among teen drivers. 2016 claimed the lives of 818 teen drivers and 569 passengers from vehicles driven by teen drivers. 58% weren't buckled.
And another thing they find out, most crashes happen at night. Over 50% of the crashes are people are unbuckled at night. So also that's one thing that they're concentrating is in the evening, buckle up.
36% of teen driver fatalities in 2016 had speeding-related factors. Teens don't have enough experience on the road yet to understand speed variation driving in inclement weather, winding roads, or even construction.
But just keep in mind that this is the time of year there are more cars on the road. Between Memorial Day and Labor Day, there are more cars on the road, people traveling for the summer. College kids are home, high schools and schools are out for the summer. And with all of the more people on the road, there's also more construction. So it's really important that people stay focused, keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel, and your mind on the task at hand. That should be driving your car.
Teens may be under 21, but are more likely than anyone else to be killed in an alcohol-related crash. In 2016, almost 1 out of 5 teen drivers involved in fatal crashes had been drinking. Speaking of laws, what's understood as common courtesy to most is now the law.
Again, you think about it as being a common courtesy, but do they really know? So for those of us who are parents, make sure that we're telling our kids when they're learning to drive, hey, when you're driving and you see a vehicle that's broken down along the side of the road, whether it's police car, fire truck, tow truck, a PennDOT truck, anybody that's over there, it is now the law that you need to move over. If you're not able to move over, you are required to slow down.
As a parent, you are the #1 influence on your teen driver's safety. Stay involved, stay educated, and set a good example. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
After a record-setting flu season in Pennsylvania, the Wolf administration wants residents to realize the dangers of the virus. Over 121,000 reported cases occurred this flu season, resulting in 256 deaths. Of the more than 121,300 reported cases during the 2017-18 flu season, most were influenza type A, specifically the H3N2 strain. There were 50,000 more cases reported than in the previous 2016-17 flu season. In Pennsylvania, 256 people died from the flu. That's the highest recorded number, and 100 more than the 2016-17 flu season. The Department of Health says the flu was particularly bad in Pennsylvania during January and February, with nearly 15,000 cases reported in 1 week in February. Information on how to stay healthy and prevent the flu and other diseases can be found on the Department of Health's website at health.pa.gov. Coming up on Lofty's News Choice, the summer program at the Hazleton Library in Community and You. Plus, WYLN's Julie Stefanovich will be introducing us to some four-legged friends. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Pocono Raceway is summertime, where the whole crew's invited, where fans become friends, where good times roll, and the racing is always a little tricky. Bring your friends, bring your family, just bring it, Pocono style.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. I'm very pleased to have Mary with me today. She's the head of youth services at the Hazleton Public Library, and there is a lot going on this summer. Of course, the summer that almost didn't come here because we were like, oh, the snow and the rain, but summer's coming. Yes. And the library is getting ready with their annual summer programs that will be going on. And Mary, talk about the Summer Quest program this year.
Yes, Summer Quest this year, it's a little different because we're doing more about educational activities than focusing on the reading, but they'll still have reading involved on a competition. They'll be on teams. Educational activities we have for children ages 2 all the way up through kids entering their senior year of high school. The preschoolers and toddlers, they're ages 2 through 5, they will be having like basically story times like we have throughout the school year. Then we have our elementary group, kids entering grades 1 through 6. They get a lot of neat programs. There's going to be a nature walk. There's going to be a big show that they get to go to, a production of The Wizard of Oz.
And with some of those programs, you know, and it's not just all at the library. You said there's a nature walk, they'll be going to see a show. So some people may think of this going, oh, you know, they're going to go out to the library and we're going to be stuck in this room all day, you know, and all these books. But no, this is a really activity-driven program this year.
Right, it is. And we will have some at the library. Don't worry if you can't get out. We're having, it's like a musical instrument petting zoo where I'm going to have a local music teacher come in and talk about different instruments, and they'll be able to touch them and play with them, because actually this theme is Libraries Rock this year, so it's a lot about music this year.
These programs are not just at the main facility at the public library right on Church Street. These will also be taking part at the branch locations as well.
Yeah, at our Freeland branch, our Nuremberg branch, our Valley branch, and our Southside branch, which is in the McAdoo-Clares Elementary Middle School.
So students who want to take part in these programs and have fun this summer with the library, how can they go on? Do they need to register, and how does all that work?
Yes, they do need to register. Everyone who comes in needs to have a library card, their own library card. With the toddlers and the preschoolers, they can use a parent or guardian's library card, but the older kids need their own. They need to get a permission slip signed by a parent or legal guardian. And then they're signed up, they're placed on their team, and they can start doing their activities.
And this is really cool. So if there are children in the Valley, they can go to the Valley Library branch and they'll be taking part in the activities. The same go for Freeland and McAdoo-Clares. So this is a really good time. Now, at any point, do they all have to come together and like battle for the branches of the library?
No. The only thing is, with that big program with the show, everyone is invited to that, all of the branches. So
wonderful.
It's a nice opportunity.
So if they want to go on and register, how do they go and register, and when is kind of like the cutoff date for registration?
Registrations, they begin June 11th, so you go to your local library, either your branches or Hazelton, and then actually registration continues throughout the summer. So you can come in halfway during the summer and still sign up.
Wonderful. So it's not just a one-time thing. So maybe if you go on vacation and then you want to come back and be part of the library program, you're still able to do so.
Right, and you can even do our program with, you would take home your activity log and do your own activities at home that will count towards finishing the program. So you don't actually have to come to our programs to be a part of Summer Quest. You could still do those 8 educational activities on your own, and then you be a finisher and you get some cool stuff at the end.
Wonderful. So this is a great program. Now it will start the week following registration. So registration starts the 11th, so the following week of June this will start. How long will it run for?
It runs for 8 weeks.
8 weeks, so an 8-week program at the library. And if somebody has any questions, maybe they want to learn a little bit more, how could they get in contact with you?
Well, they could call and ask for the Children's Department at the Hazelton Library, and that's 570-454-2961. Or if you're at one of the branch libraries, you want to contact them.
All right, wonderful. Mary, thanks so much for coming and talking to us about it. Did we miss anything? Is there anything else you want to let them know about?
I think I actually skipped over the teen programs, because I have to mention that too. Those are for students entering 7th through 12th grade. And we have some neat stuff for them too. There's going to be a lip sync battle. There's going to be having a cosmetologist come in and help give them like a rocker look if they want to do that.
Cool.
So they have some other neat. Oh, and a puppet show. We do an annual puppet show that they love to do.
All right, so there's a lot going on. It's not just about reading books at the Hazelton Public Library. It's all about the educational experience and getting to learn all you can over the summer break. Even though some kids in our area will be going to school in like a little bit in June, thanks to Mother Nature and Old Man Winter this year. But this is a great program to take a part in. All the information has been up on your screen, and to learn more, you can give the library a call. Thanks so much for coming in and talking to us about it. We welcome you back anytime.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for joining us here on Community and You, everyone. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation, and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Spring is here, so stop in and get everything you need to make your garden colorful and bright. Check out our incredible low prices only at Van Hoeken Greenhouses, Retail Garden Center, Lofty Road, McAdoo.
WYLN Sports broadcasting live at the Weatherly Hill Climb. WYLN Sports will take you up the hill, past the Devil's Hook, around the hairpin turn, and through the Dutchman. All the turn-by-turn coverage of the Weatherly Hill Climb live on WYLN TV 35.
WYLN has a sneak preview of an upcoming weekly segment that focuses on animals who need loving homes and the shelter and people who care for them while they're waiting for someone. And that someone could be you. Our Julie Stefanovich has the details.
So many animals are in need of loving forever homes. Sadly, many are neglected, abused, and even left out to die. That's where Hillside SPCA in Pottsville comes to the rescue. With their army of dedicated staff and volunteers, they take in the animals, nurse them back to health, and care for them, while operating as a nonprofit no-kill facility that runs mainly on donations. WYLN is proud to be presenting a featured weekly segment that takes a look inside the shelter. We'll be talking with staff on numerous topics and featuring pets that are currently up for adoption. We'll give you all the details on how you can adopt a new companion, volunteer at the shelter, or even donate. Each week we'll bring information about the animals right into your homes.
This is Duke and this is Gunner, and Michaela can share with you because she's in the building where these dogs are.
They are about 5 to 6 years old, and they're pit bull beagle mixes. Both of them they're excellent with kids, cats, and other dogs. And they can be adopted together, but they can also be separated.
Hillside also has a variety of other types of pets up for adoption.
We do have rabbits. We actually get all kinds. About a week and a half ago, we had a pig. So we have fosters for those types of animals. They get in horses on cruelties, chickens, snakes, birds, guinea pigs, pretty much the gamut of the animal kingdom, domesticated animal kingdom, I should say. So it's pretty widespread.
Starting next Wednesday, Hillside to Home will take you on a journey with the staff and pets and focus on the importance of adoption.
Animals at a shelter obviously came from a situation where perhaps maybe they were once loved or were once someone's pet, but now they have ended up here and are in need of a home. We welcome everyone to come and visit at any point in time. We're here 365 days a year, 7 days a week, holidays, etc. You know, it's an open door policy. You can come visit with the animals. You can come and walk, meet some. You could always check on the website, hillsidespca.com. See if you might see a friend on there that might be interesting to you.
So remember to tune in every Wednesday right here on WYLN News for all of the information and maybe even get a glimpse of the animal that can become a part of your family and share your forever home. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Oh, the WYLN pet parents here are going to be very interested coming up starting next Wednesday. The Greater Hazleton unit of the American Cancer Society has announced the date and time for this year's Relay for Life event. The annual event, which raises money for the fight against cancer, is scheduled for this Saturday, June 2nd, from 10 a.m. until 11 p.m. at the track at Cougar Park at the Hazleton Area High School. The day-long relay features vendors, crafts, a survivor luncheon, live entertainment, and a luminarious ceremony. If you'd like more information on participating, you can log on to relayforlife.org/PA Greater Hazleton. Tonight, WYLN News once again giving you another chance to enter into a drawing to win a 4-pack of tickets to see the Pocono 400 race in person. That race going on this weekend, June 3rd. All you have to do is give us a call. The number, 570-459-1869, extension 1172. Make sure you leave your name, the town you live in, and of course, more importantly, your phone number. That way we'll enter you into the drawing for the tickets. The winners will be picked at random. So by all means, give us a call now and good luck. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln News.
Monday, June 11th at 7:30 p.m., the United States Air Force Heritage of America Band will be hosting a concert at the Wiltsey Center on North Wyoming Street in Hazleton. This concert by the Heritage Winds will be a free concert featuring the world's finest active duty musicians performing modern woodwind compositions and classic favorites for all to enjoy. Monday, June 11th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are free and available at Boscov's at the Laurel Mall and also could be printed from eventbrite.com.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget. Restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
Rita's Italian Ice Hazleton, located in the plaza near Walmart, is open for the season. Visit Rita's Italian Ice in Hazleton and vote for your favorite flavor teams to score special deals on the winner. Rita's of Hazleton, supporting all area sports teams.
Join us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. You'll meet Jacqueline. She's a busy young mom who suffered from migraines for 17 years. One visit to Dr. John. Miraculously, she is cured. She's feeling great. Her story this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Join us.
Wyln TV 35 is looking to hire a highly motivated, energetic salesperson for the Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre, and surrounding areas. Send your resume to the email or the address on your screen. Wyln is an equal opportunity employer. You're watching Monterey City's Choice. For news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.